Qualcomm is down by 22.79% over the past 6 months. Now the interesting thing is that compared to its peers such as Broadcom or Advanced Micro Devices, it is trading very fairly compared to its earnings, currently trading at around 18 times its earnings. So jumping straight to our stock valuation spreadsheet, let's figure out if Qualcomm is currently undervalued. Right away we can see their juicy dividend yield sitting at 2.14%, which is quite higher than the sector average, and we can also see their low trailing free cash flow payout ratio sitting at only 35.79%. So after paying out their dividend, they can still direct a lot of their free cash flow into innovation, share buybacks, paying down debt, and increasing that dividend. Now jumping straight to the 9 pillars, we can see that Qualcomm gets a rating of 9 out of 9 with all the pillars in the green. So let's first have a look at the growth of the company. We can see that their revenue has been growing at a rate of almost 13% yearly, their free cash flow has been increasing at a rate of 33.17% yearly, and their net income has been growing at a rate of 28.29% yearly. Now what I'm always happy to see is the free cash flow growth being higher than the net income growth. And actually if we jump to pillar 5, we can see that Qualcomm's free cash flow is actually sitting higher at 11 billion than their net income, sitting at only 10 billion in 2024. And the reason why I love this is that the free cash flow of a company is essentially their blood and it is used for everything, unlike the net income, which is essentially just a measuring metric. Now moving back to the 9 pillar analysis, let's have a look at the company's 5-year PE ratio, which is sitting at 15.07. If we zoom into pillar 1, we can see that currently it is sitting slightly higher, but that is still in the range we would like it to be in. Now regarding the free cash flow of the company, the price to free cash flow, that is as well sitting quite low at 15.87, which as well is in the range we would like it to be in. We can also see that Qualcomm has been decreasing their shares outstanding, which is great for the long term as it increases the value of the company, and their 5-year profit margin is sitting at 24.90%, again well in the range we would like it to be in. The company also has low debt compared to the free cash flow they currently generate. Their long-term liabilities over the 5-year free cash flow negative dividends ratio is sitting at only 0.74, which means that they can pay off all their long-term liabilities in about 3 to 4 years. And finally, looking to the dividends of Qualcomm, we can see that their consecutive dividend growth is sitting at 5.42% over the past 5 years. And when we combine that with their high dividend yield of 2.14%, it makes Qualcomm a great company for dividend investors. So now that we have gone through the 9 pillar analysis, let's calculate the intrinsic value of Qualcomm, first using the Graham's formula revised. And here, after plugging in the 5-year earnings growth estimate at 8.78% yearly, we will get an intrinsic value of $165. For the second valuation model, the discounted cash flow model, I will plug in a calculated growth rate of 9.3%, and we will get an intrinsic value of $277.11. For the third valuation model, I will compare Qualcomm to 3 of its competitors and get an intrinsic value of $221.92, quite a bit higher than the current trading price. And finally, Qualcomm will also undergo the dividend discount model, where when we plug in the projected dividend growth rate of 7% and combine it with the discount rate of 8.9%, we get an intrinsic value of $182.66. Now finally, moving to the ultimate valuation, we will average out these 4 valuation models and get an ultimate intrinsic value of $211.71, which is 33% higher than the current trading price. Now, to be fully transparent, I do currently own Qualcomm in my portfolio. I am down by about 5% as I did add it about a month ago, but I will be holding it into the next few years as I really do believe that Qualcomm has a bright future. And with that, I hope that you enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comments if you are buying, holding, or selling Qualcomm, and make sure to leave a like and subscribe as it really helps me out.